Welcome to the Bondi Scrapper channel, and in today's video we're going to pull apart this thing, which is a very large LED floodlight. It's probably about 5, 6, maybe 7 years old, and it just wasn't doing the job where it was fitted, and they fitted new ones and put these in the dumpster. So let's have a look and see how it pulls apart. There are actually two of them to do. I haven't looked to see how they work for a change, so this is going to look fairly muddled. Right, but the only thing I have looked at is what size fastness it's got to start pulling it apart, and right on the side here it's got a couple of big Allen keys. They're probably stainless steel because they haven't rusted and they have been outdoors, and man, they're tight. So let's get the cheetah bar on there. Side. And, let's check them out. I've got a small magnet here, and oh no, they're not stainless steel, they are mild steel, so there you go. So they can go in the mild steel bin. I don't keep nuts and bolts because I've got enough rubbish floating around this joint. And of course that'll be mild steel and that'll be cast aluminium. Not sure what electronics there will be inside. This one's tight. And oh, that end cap is cast aluminium there, so it's a little bit of, it's a plus. Big steel bracket, which I'm sure someone thinks we can use it for something, but I've got no use for it, so they can go in the scrap bin. Some little Allen keys here where the hinges are. They're easy to do. Just loosen both sides off to start with. Look, they probably are kind of stainless, but they're still magnetic. There are some types of stainless steel that are like low-grade stainless steel that do have a bit of magnetism in them. So not worth keeping. So must be something going on up here. Oh, it's just a little over center catch like that. So what have we got in here? We have the glass there, so unfortunately it'll go in the bin. The retainers around the glass for that. There's the lead. The one that they replaced with has like about 50 of those in it, so much better. There's a quite a large LED driver. There's a little bit of wire in here, which interesting. Someone's been in there and cut it already. So anyway, let's see what we can do here. be a nope from them. Boy, they're tight. No, that's not going to happen. No. Got that one. Yep. These are one of these rubbishy combined Phillips head crosshead screws, and like most things that are trying to be everything, they're a bit rubbish. Put everything everywhere. Gotcha. The heavy bit. What do we got? I would say aluminium rather than stainless steel, so that's okay. Rubbish, cut the wires off. So in this case, LEDs I believe create a lot of heat, and so what they're doing is they're using the whole housing of the light to act as a heat sink. Let's see if we can get these out with this. Oh yeah. So those LEDs have got an aluminium backing on them. You could probably try and chip that off with a wood chisel or something like that, something sharp, or just throw it into irony aluminium for recycling. What else have we got in here? This is the LED driver, which does work. These were kind of working. It's got an aluminium housing on it, so I'll be able to strip that down. I won't keep it because otherwise I'm sure you've seen in the background what my storage area looks like, so I won't keep it. I will snip wires, pull it down, get the aluminium housing, get it all recycled. There'll be a little bit of brass in that chocolate block there. It's a job done on that. Let's get this with aluminium stripped off here. I'm sure. No, they're stainless. There you go. Anyway, throw everything like that over to the side. Sort that through later. So a couple of, and that is a nice chunk of aluminium plate there. It's got a bit of weight to it too, so I might even have to check to make sure that's not. No, it's got that look of being extruded, not cast. And extruded's worth a little bit more money if we want to talk money. And then final bit to take off here is the hinge, because I'm pretty sure that's not aluminium. And then there's a bit of plastic there too. Shut. Scales are on 0, and let's weigh out what we've got. I think there's a fair bit of cast aluminium here. 3.5 kilos there. 4.3. 5 kilos. So call that 5.5, and I think if we put the other housing on, that's just gonna break the camel's back. Yep, error. So let's stop there, 5.5 kilos. And the last piece, which is crazy heavy, I felt at 3.6 kilos, so 5.5 kilo, 3.6 kilos. And the tin comes, or the reflectors, which are aluminium, I tested them with a grinder and they don't spark, so they come in at 0.25. And so finally we also got a fair bit of, no, not a fair bit, a little bit of extruded out of it. So there were basically the heat sinks for the lead transformers, plus the cases for the lead transformers. And there was a little bit of copper in there, not enough to note down, but 855 grams there, so that's, let's call that 0.8, will be on the small side. So in the final tally up, we got 9.4 kilos of cast aluminium, cast in general, but let's just call it mainly cast because it's the same price. And we got 0.8 of a kilo of extruded aluminium, which is denser and due to the extrusion process. So a while back, cast and general aluminium was bringing in 70 cents a kilo. Prices have dropped since then, so I'm going to guess but it's more like 55 cents a kilo now. Times 9.4, so $5.17 for the cast. If I was to get desperate and take it in today, but I haven't got a box full, so I'm just going to keep adding to that until I've got a good 20 or 30 or 40 kilos. A few months back, extruded aluminium was Australian, $1.15 per kilogram. It's probably like $1,000 American these days, the way the Australian dollar is, but there you go. I think that's 2 to 1 is the UK version, so $2 buys a pound. So that's yeah, $2 buys 1 UK pound roughly. So I'll let you guys work that out in the UK, because you've more than capable of that one. But let's call it 95 cents a kilo now, times 0.8, so 76 cents. Yep, nothing to write home about, but again, I'll get about 30 kilos added up over a few months and see what the price is then. So $5.93, call it $6. Not much, but the really good thing is we've kept it out of landfill, and to give you an idea how important that is, I did a little bit of research, because I like to do the research, and recycling aluminium is approximately 90% more power efficient than making aluminium from bauxite. It takes a lot of electricity to do the, I think it's electrolytic refining process of bauxite. It takes, so to turn it from dust into aluminium, it takes, I'm sure I read it was 1,300 kilowatt hours of electricity per ton of aluminium. So by doing this, instead of having to change it from powder into a metal, it's as simple as remelting it. And if you're doing extruded aluminium, you don't even have to remelt it, you just have to get it to a heated plastic state, so that it's a little bit like Play-Doh, so to speak, so that they can force it through the extrusion die. So that's pretty good and worthwhile recycling aluminium, just for the pure cost benefit of how it's made back into something else in the manufacturing process. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, and I hope that if you liked it, click like. Even if you didn't like it, click like. Give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment. Comments are always good. Subscribe to the channel, because I would like to get a few more subscribers. And we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, and bye.